Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Today I want to talk about the potentiality of a Modern Warfare 2 remaster. There have been some stuff listed on Amazon, taken away, some leaks that may or may not have been out, some unconfirmed things, but it opens up the conversation, and I want to talk about what would happen with a Modern Warfare 2 remaster. Now, ever since World War II came out, it gave the players a lot of what they really asked for, but ever since World War II came out, the criticisms that came with it, and I'm going to focus on some of the phrases that I hear specifically in the World War II subreddit and some YouTubers and that stuff say while playing World War II, a boots on the ground game. A lot of the things that I hear are, just remaster Modern Warfare 2. Modern Warfare 2 was the best Call of Duty ever made, and why can't they just remaster Modern Warfare 2? Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 sucks. And this isn't one of those things where it's like the entire game is really good except for this one little tiny thing which sucks about it. No, I mean Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 is a bad game. I guess we should specify we're talking about the multiplayer here. And the reason it's a bad game is because all of the reasons that you're probably thinking of right now, it is because of one-man army. It is because of noob tubes. It's because of danger close. It's because of commando and juggernaut and stopping power. It's because of the heartbeat sensor. It's because of the incredibly unbalanced kill streaks. If Modern Warfare 2 was re-released today as a new Call of Duty, people would dog on this thing. This would be the worst Call of Duty in years. We are spoiled with balance and refinement, even throughout the past couple years, ever since, I'll say, Call of Duty Ghosts, maybe even Modern Warfare 3, we have really done a good job at refining Call of Duty. Sledgehammer Call of Duty is kind of outside that because they're a new studio and they're still trying to get their feet, but they're doing well here with World War II. However, with Modern Warfare 2, there are just a ton of these stupid things, and that's why people enjoy it. There's the fun of Modern Warfare 2 because it is so insatiably bad, broken, and unbalanced. That's what makes it absolutely ludicrous, because you can take your one-man army noob tube out, you can kill 6 or 7 people, get your Harriers, get your AC-130s, and then go get your nuke. This would be an atrocious Call of Duty game if it were released today. The reason people look back so fondly on this game, the reason people truly love this game, which is fine, you can love this game, it's absolutely something you can do, but the reason that is not because of how deeply and intricately designed and how just amazingly designed it is. No, it's because of how much fun they had on it. It's because of the memories that they have on it. It's because we're nostalgic for that time of our lives. It's because we're nostalgic about what first got us intrigued about the Call of Duty formula. That's the thing. It was that time of our life. We cannot get that back. There's no game, there's no remaster that will ever remaster your memories or your emotions. If Modern Warfare 2 Remastered were to happen, it would go down pretty similarly to Modern Warfare Remastered. Modern Warfare Remastered, in my opinion, was a decent success. You know, I really enjoy still hopping on Call of Duty 4 right now, at least playing the campaign because it's freaking gorgeous. And the campaign of Modern Warfare 2 is always fun, one of my favorites, of course. But the multiplayer, how many people do you know still play Call of Duty 4 Remastered? You can probably think of a couple because we're Call of Duty people here on YouTube. I know I, for one, watched Hutch a whole bunch because he was super entertaining and he loved the game, which is awesome. But the majority of people wouldn't like that game. People, when Infinite Warfare came out, people were like, man, people play Call of Duty 4, it's just nothing but head glitches and campers and it's so slow and boring. And who would have thought that would have been a criticism of the best Call of Duty game ever? Because that's what Call of Duty 4 was. Call of Duty 4 was the best Call of Duty game ever. Now, history is repeating itself with Modern Warfare 2. Now, Modern Warfare 2 is the best Call of Duty game ever. Now it's going to be released again, remastered, and it's slowly going to fade away. And we're going to hear, oh, well, World at War was the best game ever. Oh, Black Ops 2 is the best game ever. Oh, Black Ops 1 is the best game ever. And then in 10 years, those games are going to be remade, and let me lay some truth on you beautiful people. There is no such thing as the best Call of Duty ever, because people are so different, because we all look for different things. Specifically with Call of Duty, depending on when you first got introduced to the franchise, you have very different ideals of what you want in your Call of Duty. I got introduced in Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops 1, and specifically Modern Warfare 3, so I really like the tactical side of Call of Duty. I freaking love Call of Duty Ghosts. I love winning my gunfights before they happen. I love outsmarting my enemies. People who are introduced to Call of Duty with Black Ops 3 and Infinite Warfare, they really favor reaction time. It's more of a Halo-style arena shooter, and they prefer twitch skills and really good skills with their hands and their fingers, and that's really admirable. I really like that, and good situational awareness and quick reaction times. But these are two entirely different games, and the best Call of Duty for me is not the best Call of Duty for everybody, and the best Call of Duty for everybody is not the best Call of Duty for everybody else. So I think we need to eliminate the term best. There is no such thing as the best. What really is, what those people are saying is, when they say Modern Warfare 2 is the best Call of Duty, they're saying that's my favorite Call of Duty. That's when I have the most memories of. That's when I really enjoyed Call of Duty. That's when I was addicted to Call of Duty. That was my favorite Call of Duty. It's a shame that Call of Duty multiplayer sort of dies after the community is done with it. If you really love a game that's unpopular, like Call of Duty Ghosts, you can't just go back and enjoy the game yourself. You have to really rely on a large group of people playing the game in order for you to play it as well. That is a real tragedy that we can't enjoy these games forever. Also why I really like Zombies, because you can't enjoy that game forever. So would Modern Warfare 2 Remastered be a success? Absolutely. I think it would be a success. I think there's so many people who want it, who think they want it, who really just fell in love with Call of Duty in Modern Warfare 2. However, once they play it again, once they see that it's the same game, same experience, and there's that nostalgia is there, and there's no new experience there, then I think they're going to be turned off. And especially when they add in new weapons and new camos and new things like they did with Modern Warfare Remastered. That's a whole nother can of worms that people would probably definitely not like, just like they didn't like it with Modern Warfare Remastered. I think it's going to happen. I think one of these days, obviously the classic remasters are going to happen, but I don't think they're going to be this sensational best game of all time that the Call of Duty fans think they're going to be. And so that's my thoughts. Tell me your guys' thoughts in the comments section below. What do you guys think of a Modern Warfare 2 Remastered? What do you think about what I said about just the nostalgia and how truly unbalanced a game Modern Warfare 2 is? It really truly would be a horribly balanced game if it were released here. That's not even talking about the weapon balance or the small intricacies of the perks and the sprint out times and blah blah blah. I'm going on. But anyway, tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Leave a like if you made it this far into the video, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.